I'm Dion, your host.
And I'm your co-host, Jean.
You are now on blast. If we're now blessed, then you're now blessed too. All right, forgot to look at her. It's part of our little thing. Gotta look at each other. If we say we.
Right.
You.
Thank you.
All right. So, today though, one thing I'm going to show you guys is this new Braille juicer that I got. I talked to you guys about the juicer that I found. I got on sale at Bed Bath and Beyond. Yes.
Nice. Breville.
Yes.
Ah.
Okay. A Breville.
Breville, yes.
I don't need you to correct me. Last I checked. It's not a Breville. It's a Breville.
Breville. All right. I've seen those.
I'm sure everyone else has too.
Hopefully you will like working with that.
So, I wanted to unbox it with you guys first, before she starts with the news stories and carrying on. Okay? Then I'm going to stand up. Okay. So, what we found out about juicing, I can't stand up, but you guys are not going to see my head. I don't know, just stand up. What we found out about juicing, juicing versus blending. If you juice a handful of spinach and a banana and some grapes, all that you juice, if you blend all of that whole,
right,
you need to chew it as you're drinking it. Like chew, then swallow.
Right.
And you need to take your time with that juice that you made by blending.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, you will get bloated. Okay? Your body still needs to, it hasn't broke down everything when it comes to blending like juicing does. Juicing cuts down the chewing like it would in your body. So the blender is doing the chewing. And then it's going to go down and get to our acid, and then it's going to do the same thing as what our stomach would do when it comes to the juicing.
Right.
So what do you want to add to that? Because she always got to add something.
No, I can attest to that because I do both. And I do have to slow down. And I like, that's why sometimes I like my blend to be a little bit lumpy, just because that is nice. Mm-hmm. I want to be kind of triggered to chew. I do that anyway when I eat it, but it was kind of a revelation to hear that you need to slow down and use the same amount of time that it takes to chew your apple.
Eat an entire banana.
Right, to eat your banana or to eat your spinach. Slow down and eat your smoothie that way. I've been doing the 30-day smoothie, so actually I do take time. I might start it in the morning before I go to work, and then by the time I get to work, I'm still chewing on that smoothie, most of the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
what's the 30-day smoothie?
JJ's.
Hold on, let me.
Oh, nice.
So you get some type of brush to clean it.
Cool.
I'm assuming this is to clean it. You get a manual, and you get your warning manual. Okay. Gotta have all that. Yeah. And then here's the catcher to catch all the fruits, the pulp. Okay. This is the pitcher. They give you a pitcher, which is cool. And then everything is basically already put together for you.
Right. So that would be where your juice goes in the pitcher, huh? Underneath that chute.
Oh, you're clever. Okay.
Nice.
So here's my power cord. Okay. Has a protector on there. Take that off. All right, go ahead with the 30-day juicing.
Yeah, so JJ Smith, I'm sure you've heard about the 10-day smoothie.
Tell them about it because they probably didn't hear about it.
Well,
Tell
yes.
us about it. What's the 10-day smoothie?
There's she wrote a book basically about 10-day smoothie, and it's kind of every day you're doing smoothies. You can do them once a day, and then a meal once a day or whatever.
And you pre-make them, correct?
Right, you pre-make them because I'm not everybody. Even on YouTube, if you check on YouTube, you see people actually showing you how they will buy all their product and put it into Ziploc bags, store it in their refrigerator, so every day they have their smoothie contents ready for the 10 days. Well, she did another one for 30 days, and so I got that as a gift for Christmas, and so I've been, oh, cool, this is great. I can start, her recipes I like because they're real simple.
Right.
Basically, maybe greens, which could be mixed, your mixed greens, your spinach, your kale, and you kind of mix that up. At one point, you do certain greens one day, and after a certain amount of days, you start with another green, or sometimes you mix them together, and then maybe 2-3 fruits, plus some flaxseed and water. So very simple ingredients. And she also said you can put your protein mix in there you want. But I also add in, whatever other supplements I need, like some spirulina, whatever you want to put in there. But it helps because in the morning, like I said, I can do that for breakfast. I get my smoothie together that night before, that early that morning, and I'm good until afternoon. And then maybe have a salad.
All right, I'm screwing up over here. This goes this way. All right. So, do you pre-make your smoothie bags? Do you have any recipes that you could tell them real quick?
I have not gotten into prepping yet, but
prepping is the thing when it comes to her
it is
program. So
it
how
is.
come you?
I have my bags of fruit, like the blueberries, peaches, mangoes, strawberries.
Okay, you pull this up, and it goes up over this hump to lock it. You see that? There you go. All right, go ahead.
So yeah, so the main fruits will be blueberries, bananas, apples, frozen pineapples, frozen mangoes, frozen peaches, some strawberries. I say strawberries. So yeah, I have all that pretty much in my freezer, or maybe my apples are ready for me to. Sometimes you have to juice an orange, so I have oranges. I have all of my fruits kind of ready. I bought some grapes today because
But see, some people aren't gonna want to do the 10-day thing the way you're talking because it's all over. Sounds like it's all over the place.
Well, no.
So what you're supposed to do is tell them how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to pre-make your bags.
You make your bag. You put your greens in a bag. So
a handful of spinach, handful of kale, a banana, an apple, a slice of lemon, a slice of ginger, a knob of ginger. That's one mixture with some celery and cucumber. Okay, so that's how they're supposed to do it. And then you freeze them.
Right, you put those in the freezer. Her mix is actually 3 handfuls of greens. Mm-hmm. So you got 2 handfuls of spinach, and maybe a handful of some other green, or 3 handfuls of spinach.
Coconut water,
you put all that in your freezer. You want to probably separate it from your frozen fruits. So you got 2 cup or 3 cups of fruit basically. So it could be a cup of peaches, or a cup of whatever the fruits are. You probably got 3 cups of those. And then, of course, your dry ingredients, which would be your flaxseed, which is really easy. You can put all those in a bag and have that ready. Grab that up every day, and you're ready to go. Drop that in your blender, and you're ready to go. And then you only have to use water. If you put milk, it's going to be a little bit more calories. So
coconut milk, not really.
Coconut water, you mean?
Yeah, coconut water.
Coconut water, yes. So yeah.
Let me go rinse this out.
So that, and then again, yeah, you can do that once a day because that's a pretty significant smoothie when you think 3 handfuls of greens and 3 cups 3 to 4 cups of fruit. That's quite a bit of substance there. So that again, based on what Dion just brought up, the fact that you're supposed to eat you're supposed to take time to eat your mix, your smoothie, just like you would like you're chewing up the fruit. So
Yeah, we went over that.
so that's why that particular smoothie could last you a day. One a day is probably significant, and then add a big salad every day.
Okay. So let's go ahead and start with your crazy news stories that you got, and I will make some grape juice
Wow.
because when it comes to juicing fruit, you should only eat one fruit. You should only juice one fruit. Okay.
Mhm. One at a time, you say?
Yeah, and drink it. Don't juice an apple and and grapes and pears and all that. No, it's just one fruit. Go ahead.
It's probably better than this grape juice. Ooh,
That sounds nice. Go ahead.
so
They probably can't hear you.
right. Probably be a little bit hard to hear me, but this story is basically about a woman from Kentucky who she was going to see her probation officer to give a urine sample during a drug screening, right? 40-year-old woman. She was arrested. Why do you think she was arrested? She's tampered with her urine sample. She admitted that. Wow, that's a little.
Ooh, I got all that juice.
That's dramatic.
Gee whiz, hold on. Okay, it's best to, when you juice the grapes, use the vine too. All of it, all of it, all of it. Wow, they're brittle.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Look at that juice.
Wow.
That sucker is better than.
That's so easy.
Oh, it is better than my what's that? What's that? I
Jack
forgot the
LaLanne.
name of it already, y'all.
You're Jack LaLanne off. See how easy they forget?
I'm glad I opened it with you guys. Y'all can see what's up.
I've heard that you can tell how good your juicer is by how dry the pulp is.
Right. We're gonna see. We are going to see. Wow, awesome. I love it.
What do you think? That was like 3 cups of grapes. That was pretty cool.
Well, it says it right here. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, go ahead with your news story.
Yeah, so anyway, this woman, Pineville, Kentucky Police Department talked about the story where she went to give her urine sample to her parole officer, at the county probation officer. It was a regular probation visit, which is, when you go to your parole officer, your probation officer, you're supposed to come out clean. So this woman, what she did, she used her dog's urine to get a clean sample. So I don't know how they figured it out, but she finally admitted that she used her dog's urine.
Oh my God! They know human urine versus a dog's urine. Gee whiz, man! Some people are disgusting.
So she's charged with first-degree possession of a controlled substance.
Go ahead and try that grape juice. Cheers.
Oh,
so good.
Awesome.
And you can't even tell that I juiced the stems.
Mm.
Wow.
You can tell because it's richer.
It's super smooth. What are you talking
very
about?
smooth. I mean, the juice itself just seems more even richer with those stems.
So you can go ahead and juice your grapes that you got from Costco today.
Yes.
Because I just juiced half mine. That's why you got a little sample. Where my plant, Craig?
Thank you. That was
put this in the
delish.
refrigerator. All right, hold on.
That was delish.
Well, let's see how dry.
You're gonna use this.
Let's see how dry
Yeah.
the pulp is.
I want to see the. I want to see you do the oranges now.
Ooh.
Yes, that's
It's
pretty
different.
good.
Oh, but look.
Oh,
Still
wow.
kind of there.
I think because you had a big bulk of them.
No.
You know what I
No.
would suggest?
It's not the Breville. This is the Breville Plus, but there's another Breville after this one, the bigger one.
Right. You know those little bags that we get when we buy produce?
They have a bag
Oh, okay.
for this, but
Okay.
I just didn't get it. But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say put the bag in there that way.
Yeah. But I'm gonna make some orange juice while you over there running them chops.
Okay, let's do another story. This is fun, folks. You cannot beat juicing. Let me tell you. I've been doing something similar for the past 6 to 8 months, and I am full of energy. Um, no pain. You know, the inflammation is down. But one of the biggest things that I didn't even think about was I probably lost about 16 to 20 pounds. I was like, whoa, people at work are saying, have you lost weight? Yeah, all my clothes are just hanging off of me now. So eventually,
It filled up my juice thing.
wow. Eventually, Dion and I are going to go out shopping for new clothes because our clothes are falling off us now from just juicing and just going on that plant based.
What happened? I thought you was telling a story. How'd you get on your
Oh,
back
sorry
on you?
about that. I was just telling them how excellent juicing is.
Okay.
So anyway, let me bring up another story. This one is about KFC. Okay.
Okay.
So a woman actually went to KFC, which is Kentucky Fried Chicken. And
I think people know what KFC is.
Well, just in case, I don't want to assume. You know, there's always chicken stories in the news, right? So this woman at the KFC in Wisconsin, she called 911. She was mad about her chicken sandwich from KFC. Authorities responded to a restaurant around 8 p.m. on a Saturday after an unidentified woman contacted them, claiming the fast food eatery's drive-thru employee was giving her attitude.
Is that right?
That's right.
She wouldn't have been able to raise my daughter in her teens. She couldn't handle that. She gonna call the police because of attitude? Really?
Attitude.
Really, lady? Really?
She what happened was she ordered a chicken sandwich, but she got an incorrect order. They reported that the staff offered to make her another sandwich, so she didn't like the sandwich she got. It was the wrong order, so they offered to give her another one.
They would have offered anyone another one if it's the wrong sandwich.
Exactly. She refused to eat it. She called the police while she was still in the drive-thru.
You know what? Those are the type of folks that take Xanax.
And she told me, yeah, they got me a new sandwich, but I didn't feel comfortable eating it. And
what? You know what? You got problems, lady. Get the hell on. Get on! Get out of here!
She wants her money back.
You know what? If anything, she should want her time.
And the officers, of course, told her, ma'am, this is not a police issue. Okay?
You're going to jail. Did they take her ass to jail? You go to jail for calling the police for nonsense.
That's true. That's true. She almost did, I think, because she wasted the officer's time over some stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, we pay taxes on them calls, don't we?
Thank you. Well, there was another story about a fast food. This was a Wendy's. This woman and her friend went to Wendy's, right? And I think one of the friends was going to pay for the food or something, right? So the other friend, the woman was the driver, I guess, her friend ordered she made a large order. So they got to arguing in the car about how big her order was too big or something. So she obviously had a pocket knife. So they pulled out of the drive-thru and parked and still arguing over this order. And then something about she jumped out of the car and dropped the $5. Her friend grabbed the $5. She grabbed her pocket knife and chased her around the car with this knife.
What the hell's wrong with folks?
I don't know. Police showed up.
That's why I only date men.
It had to arrest this woman for trying to kill. She said she was trying to kill her girlfriend over a large order at the.
Gee whiz, man.
I don't know what's large at a Wendy's, because all there's of
everything on the menu. Apparently, a large order is a large order.
Apparently. Have you ever? Let's see. This is another story. Dude decided that he'd had enough, I guess, with his wife. This is a man in Texas, right? So
I could resist. These are oranges that 2 different patients I got now. They knew. They gave me a bag of oranges and lemons.
Nice.
And I was like, oh my God, this is perfect, because I was going to get some oranges and make some oranges with my new Bribble.
Wow. Was it from a tree, or they just have
No, it's from their ass.
They have a tree in their yard. Nice. I'm saying they have a tree. I know it's from a tree. I'm saying is it from a tree in their yard?
So they're gonna go in their refrigerator and give me all the apples, the oranges and lemons that they bought? Go ahead now.
Anyway, this guy.
Woosa.
51-year-old Texas man.
Y'all see why we drink when we do the show? Y'all see?
Yeah, this particular red wine is something that we learned about from someone just the other night.
I jumped the story. You can't.
Okay.
Keep telling me.
Anyway, this guy, 51-year-old, he allegedly
bossy.
broke it off with his wife using forged documents behind her back. All right, so he decided, I'm going to divorce her without even letting her know about it. He filed for divorce, completed the entire proceedings without the knowledge or consent.
That's my man. That's my man right there.
Wow. And the court, he said, they had already completed all the hearings and filed a final divorce decree.
What? He did the whole damn thing. He went to court and everything without her.
Right.
So so it looked like that she was not showing up, so they're gonna throw the marriage out if the other party don't show up.
Oh yeah, these documents were forged. That's why he's actually they're looking for him. He AWOL? Yeah, he's AWOL.
Wow, he's going down, baby.
He included a false information to a district court, including a forged waiver of service and a forged signature.
You can't do that.
From a notary public.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You forged a federal form too?
And in an effort
let me have a drink on that, man.
He according to a press release, he posted it on the constable's Facebook page. He posted the thing on Facebook. So that would be, I guess that would help him get the divorce through. Wow. His wife was so surprised.
No, she couldn't have been surprised because he wanted to get away from her ass, her entire ass. Was he still living with her?
It doesn't really say. She said the wife started finding things showing that he was spending money on jewelry, so she confronted him, and he told her that.
So he was still living with her after he went through all this trouble to get away from her. Okay, I can't even.
So he said, yeah, she confronted him about him spending money on jewelry and stuff, and he told her they were already divorced. We actually divorced.
So you just my girlfriend. You can't tell me what to do, girl. We ain't married.
They were only married for 2 years, couple of years before he moved forward with their divorce without her. So, like you said, the divorce decree has been vacated since it was filed fraudulently. And
so it don't even count what he did. No. All that trouble.
No, it doesn't count.
All that trouble he went through.
He's wanted for aggravated perjury.
So now he's going to jail. And see, you know one thing I have to say about this? If she don't grant him his divorce now, I see why he went through all that trouble.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying. I see now why.
She shouldn't want him.
She shouldn't.
Mm-mm.
The hell? See, dudes like that, they're planning and plotting to kill your ass for life insurance.
Thank you.
That right there, he went through all the escapades. Oh, Lord.
The things men do. What about this guy?
Hold on. In all fairness, it's not just men.
I know. It isn't. It's always they're always two-sided, of course, too. It's not just men, it's not just women.
Because this one chick, she worked at a church.
Mm-hmm.
She was poisoning her husband nice and slow.
Ooh.
With antifreeze.
Oh my God. That's murder. Or
yeah, because they can't detect antifreeze.
Wow. That's attempted murder. That should get you in prison.
But it collected. How did they find it? It collected in his brain tissue.
Oh my gosh.
His brain matter. Somewhere it collected, and they found it accidentally.
Did he survive? So you're saying he did?
Are you serious with that? I said she killed her husband.
Oh, she killed. I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I said not only.
I thought you said she tried to kill her husband.
No, she killed him.
That's crazy.
With antifreeze.
Well.
And she had her daughter helping her give it to him. Her 14-year-old daughter.
Wow.
Church lady. She works in the church.
What?
Yes.
Man.
Huh. Nice church lady.
What?
Yep. Tall Sunday school. Very helpful at church.
A Sunday school teacher. What the heck was this man doing to? I can't even. I hate to say that because just because a person.
She was sick and tired of bringing in only the money. She was the only one bringing money in. He wasn't bringing any money in. She was tired of it.
Wow.
So that's what she decided.
That was her solution.
To do. Yes.
Get rid of this dude.
Okay, now I'm gonna make some orange juice. Let me rinse this out.
That's gonna be great.
And when it comes to the pulp on the orange juice,
yes,
it's something in the pulp in the orange juice that corrects skin issues.
Really?
Yes. So I'm like, what?
No.
What? So yes, when you get the orange juice at the store, even though it's processed or whatever, the pulp is a good thing.
Wow, that's weird.
Okay.
It's a good thing.
So hold on, let's see how much juice we get.
Whoa. It comes right out of there, buddy.
No, it's juicy. It gives you a lot of juice. I like how it does versus the Jack LaLanne juicer.
Yeah, it's so easy to clean. It's like.
It smells like Jamba Juice already. In here, y'all.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, look out for us selling juices now.
Yeah, I wish I would peel all these oranges. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I mean, fresh orange juice.
That is wonderful.
Y'all want this juicer?
You guys haven't lived until you eat some fresh juice.
Let me show them. They can't see it because I don't have it over here. I don't have it up here. Nope. No, I don't. Just because you said that, I'm going to eat them. I'm coordinated. Alright. Can y'all see? Yes, they can see me. Now you can see me. Oh, that juice.
Wow.
much has the mask?
25.
25 what?
20 for 700 milligrams, I guess, or grams. So that's
The other
25
side. The other.
ounces. We'll take 25 ounces. Up to 30 ounces.
Oh, okay, fluid ounces.
Yep.
So right now, that's about. But this is the pole, right here.
Yeah. Well, the juice is way at the bottom, so I'm sure there's a lot more juice than what we're just seeing right now.
All right, go ahead. Oh, I can do high.
Wow.
And you know, you can with this juicer, homeboy recommended you can rejuice the pulp to get even more juice.
Really?
And so I thought I had it on high. I didn't know it was a high. That's why I put my glasses on.
Okay.
So I had it on softer low.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, it still works. Maybe you would have less pulp.
Oh,
Or
I would have more juice.
Difference.
I would probably have more juice.
Well, you got a couple more ounces. You can try one to see what the difference is.
Okay.
So, and this story is another story about, it looks like there's a lot of jilted lovers or exes out here. This man was arrested for allegedly dropping explosive devices in an eastern Pennsylvania community via a drone targeting
a drone
targeting his ex-girlfriend's home.
Wow, Jack, that's not cool right there, man.
That ain't cool.
Them drones, they got to stop them. They got to stop with the drones. Because if you doing the...
Can you imagine? This guy, 44, was taken into custody in Washington Township, Northampton County by the FBI and local authorities after he was linked to the explosions.
Damn. Did she get hurt? Is she alive? Damn.
He was charged. He hasn't been charged, I guess, with detonating any explosives, but currently faces charges of knowingly operating an aircraft or drone without registration.
That's bullshit.
They
know
neighbor,
that if it's his and there was a bomb connected to it, why are we playing with it?
A neighbor whose surveillance cameras caught at least one of the explosions, I guess it was some explosions, told the news outlet that he thinks the explosive devices were filled with other dangerous materials. He said, one day I was in the driveway and doing something, and all of a sudden I heard them. It rained nails. He said they came out of the sky. They dropped down from the sky.
Wow, Jack.
Nobody was around, and nobody went by and threw them or anything. So he didn't know where he must have seen that drone, and his camera caught it. He claims he confronted him and asked him to stop, but the explosions got worse.
Why didn't he call the police? Told him to stop. Some people are so slow.
Isn't that crazy?
Delayed. Golly, man. I'm calling the police and telling them what the hell you're doing. Okay, I'm going to have it on high now.
Okay. Oh.
Glad I got it. I like this one. I like this juicer.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, yes. So let's test it. Let's test it.
I like that picture because you can actually sit that right in the refrigerator if you wanted to.
Yeah, and it has a lid to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. See that?
Mm-hmm. With the open or
close.
close.
This way.
Yeah, that's neat.
You actually, the lid was supposed to be on it. Cause see, look, the lid could be on it when you do it.
Splattering, yeah.
Whoa!
Very cool.
I thought of everything.
Very cool.
Where's your tester thing? We're only giving you a little bit.
That's all I need.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh my God, this is the best orange juice. Are you kidding me? It's so smooth.
I think that's the other thing I like about juicing. So sometimes your produce or fruit may not be as palatable when you just eat it whole. When you juice it, it gives it another level.
It's moist.
It's moist, okay, but still,
I mean,
it's still a good juicing.
yeah, it's super moist. I'm gonna see what happens if I juice it again.
Okay.
Juice the juice.
Juice the pulp.
Yeah, I'm gonna get your paws away from me. You're always trying to help somebody do stuff. I just want to see.
Yeah, why not try the whole thing? Oh, you need to pour it in here so you'll have the picture.
Forgot about that.
See, I'm still trying to help. Right?
Thank you for helping. That's the carafe I bought for the show.
Nice. Perfect size.
Oh, it catches the pulp. That's what this does. Look at this. I forgot why this was a. This juicer catches the pulp.
Wow.
And it gives you all the juice. Oh, the Bravo makes me want to take it back and get the bigger one. Watch her go get the bigger one.
No, not necessarily.
I promise you, she is the type that wants.
You said it was on sale?
No, it was on. This was on sale during Christmas.
Wow.
All right. Let me do it again.
All right, so you gotta put your cup under there.
No, I got the ball here.
Wow.
More juice.
It's a mixture now. Wow.
Wow. So that's grape and orange.
That way you don't have to waste as much. That's very good.
Let me see what that tastes like. That's nice too.
Yes.
Wow, now that I'm all juiced up. Okay, go ahead and tell your story.
Anyway, that was the story about the guy who he was indicted for possession of homemade bombs and firearms, and he's not allowed to have firearms because of this. Yeah, this dude and also from stalking his ex-girlfriend.
You had another story about some chick in a lingerie store.
Okay, let's do that one. Thank you for the reminder. So this is a chick, I guess, who was hot under the collar.
I should say.
Quite hot because she got burned, I guess, in love again by her ex-boyfriend. She was a 42-year-old. This was a California story. The officials say that 1 week this woman was spotted throwing a flaming gasoline-soaked pillow at a lingerie store called Intimate Obsessions. This was a store in Dana Point, California. It was known for selling lingerie and more adult-themed products. I guess like an adult store. The pillow was reportedly stuffed with various items that had been purchased by her ex-boyfriend during happier times. The flames resulted the flames reached 6 feet tall before firefighters arrived on the scene at the store. The deputies reportedly spotted this woman, questioned her, and had determined that she had just had a failed relationship with her boyfriend, right? The firefighters put the fire out before they spread, but not before not before this woman had strategically placed trash near the pillows to fan the flame. She was really trying to burn this store down. What is up with that? she pled not guilty, but she's been charged with a felony charge of arson of property and is currently in jail on a $50,000 bail. So, dude who was your ex now probably out buying somebody else's lingerie from the store, and you sitting up in jail.
Just take this out, rinse this off too, huh? Very easy.
Very easy to
And
clean too.
with the Jack LaLanne grill, you need that tool, remember?
Yeah, you do. You have to kind of you put it into the two holes and you turn it off. I guess it keeps it from flying out of there or whatever, but it's a little bit extra work. And it's a little bit more bulky too, I think. This one seems like a lot easier to work with in your sink. Yeah, so yeah, a woman was decided why would she want to blow up the store or to burn the store down? How's that gonna really do anything to her ex-boyfriend? Well, he can't buy nothing else from the store? Doesn't make any sense. It's probably why he's not with her anymore. Because if this is the kind of way she resolves things, something is wrong with the chick. So, anyhow, let's move on to another story. Oh, so an English teacher. What is up with this dude? I don't know. This guy, this is a story out of Wisconsin. This is a guy who is a teacher. I guess he just recently retired, and this must have happened near the end of his right before he retired. He allegedly is going to a public park, and this has been going on for like 2 years, people. This guy has been going to the park and pooping in the park. This is a 60-year-old man cited for disorderly conduct, right? A worker actually showed some camera footage of this man who was later identified in the middle of the park. This dude showed these pictures of his car and his plate number. And so the police actually pulled him over because they had that information and questioned this guy. So he wanted to know why he was being pulled over. He's like, he didn't know why you guys are pulling me over. And the officer said, it's about the park. The deputy asked if he'd like to see pictures of why he was pulled over. He allegedly hung his head and said, "Going to the bathroom?"
Sorry, folks, I'm back.
Yes, he told police he had been pooping at the park since the summer.
What?
But he later admitted that he had been dropping deuces for more than a year at this park. There's no reason for that. I mean, this was something that was kind of, it went a little bit viral in his town. This guy turns out to be going to the park every day. Why would you drive way out of your way from your house to go to a park and poop?
Because you're an asshole. Just saying. Had to go there.
He said stupidity was a reason for the public poops, but he also admitted he did it both for convenience and to be disrespectful.
Also, he admitted that he was just being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But not an asshole.
He realized he made him out. He was literally an asshole. He said, I'm so disappointed in myself.
Oh, please.
I have the great opportunity to teach.
You can't teach no damn body method, boy. Get on out here with that now. Come on now, babe. I'm waiting for you.
He said, I have the opportunity to teach political rhetoric in this class, and I stress the importance of involved citizenship. And then there I am, being a lousy citizen. My hypocrisy now sickens me.
Sounds like a pity party. Sounds like somebody who needs all the attention.
Can you imagine?
No, every last bit of that ass was out.
Oh my God.
Every time for a year.
2 years. this dude was doing this.
Somebody was jealous of other people getting mail. Did you hear that in the mail? In the mail. Did you hear that in the news? Some dude was he was a mail carrier.
Mm-hmm.
And he was taking other people's mail so he could feel like he had mail.
Oh, there's some sick people out
for a year or so.
That's sick.
What is wrong with you?
What are you gonna do with their mail?
Make you just want to make you want to slap him with a wet napkin, so to just stay there.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Very much so.
So you have
got two great juices.
Two great juices. Grape juice, orange juice from the fruit. Nice. You can't be lazy, folks, with your health.
No.
So have you tried that pineapple turmeric?
I
have. Pineapple turmeric ginger squeeze of lime drink?
Yes, I have. I actually did. And drank it probably I did it like in the evening after work, and I drank it by the end of the night. So, yeah, and I could.
Next time, do it first thing in the morning. Just drink it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, drink it.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Because you don't want to do something when your body is shutting down. Your body has to work and break all that down.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Did you use a juicer or blend it?
No, I used a juicer.
Okay.
I used a juicer.
You still got your Jack LaLanne juicer.
Mm-hmm.
But you got the stainless steel one, right?
No. I don't. Just a regular white one.
Because he has a stainless steel one, don't he?
I don't know. He probably does. Wouldn't be surprised. I don't remember that, the stainless steel one.
I do.
Okay.
I think I do.
Yeah. In fact, I just bought a couple more pineapples today. They were on sale at Costco. So I can do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely
works. Did you get the real turmeric?
I did. I have some fresh turmeric root and some fresh ginger. That's why I bought another pineapple, so I could use the fresh.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you done with your stories? I thought you had one more story that was kind of way out.
Another story? I've got many of this guy here, a Mexico man, accused of selling nude photos of the woman who dumped him.
Ow! Don't sell my nip.
He was accused of sending nude photos of a woman who dumped him to her friends and relatives.
Don't send my nip to my uncle.
Mm-hmm. He was jailed after being charged with extortion, stalking, voyeurism, and unauthorized distribution of sensitive images. He didn't have a lawyer or whatever, but he met this victim online.
I don't know why we keep taking pictures of our nips and our tips and sending them to people. What are we getting out of that?
I don't know. I mean,
I stopped a long time ago.
You don't know what you're getting with somebody. She was with the guy, I guess, for 3 months.
Is she sending her face with it?
I don't know.
Why would you be sending her part?
After 3 months, you're gonna send somebody pictures of you nude. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Is she sending her face or just her parts? If you send your parts, who cares if?
Well, I don't know if the face is in it.
They don't know that's me or not.
She broke up with him after the 3 months. Ended it in January. We had a 3-month relationship that ended in January.
3 months and you're sending your nips and your tips?
She said that after the breakup, he threatened to send nude photos of her to her friends and relatives if she did not respond to his phone and Facebook messages.
She should have called the cops when he said that threat. That threat right there?
Yep.
She should have got the cops on him, and then he probably wouldn't have hit send.
So he sent it to 9 of her friends and relatives.
Ooh, friends?
Without her consent or knowledge.
Sometimes them friends be coworkers.
He released her personal information, leading strangers to show up at her job for sex.
Did they come?
They showed up at her job for sex, according to the paper.
Wow, that's wrong.
So be very, very careful.
On who you date.
Yep. You forgot to brush. You never used the brush.
I don't need to brush. I didn't need the brush. Oh, you know what? The brush is to clean the mesh thing. Now I know what the brush is for. Because
Yeah.
I used my other brush in there for the mesh
Oh,
thing.
okay.
So hey, they thought of everything. This is awesome.
Everything, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was needing a new brush,
So
so
there you
now I
go.
got one. With a
There you
Rebel.
go. That's a product that you're very happy with.
I'm very happy with it. I'm thrilled to pieces.
Nice.
I will be juicing, and it's very easy to clean.
That's what I.
Even
It looks like
the
it is.
Jack LaLanne juicer is easy to clean.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, but I seem to get more juice out of there.
But I think with
The way that it flows out is better.
and the way that this one's made, if you put stuff like ginger and turmeric and stuff like that, it shouldn't stain as much because of the way this juicer is made, the one you have.
Yeah, it's not gonna stain because of
Right.
the design, the
The Jack
plastic.
LaLanne has stains over time.
It's a different color.
Yeah.
It's a different.
Right.
It's a vanilla plastic.
Mhm.
And this is a clear plastic.
Right. Yep. So there's some advantages.
And it's probably BPA free.
Yeah.
Huh? Jack LaLanne's probably isn't.
Probably, but that was well before that. That was years ago when that came out.
Oh yeah. One thing about the BP and the A.
I don't even know if is he still with us?
No, he died.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. So with that said, peace and hair grease. Please like and subscribe to our channel. This has been another share and a way out conversation about those a few stores and the local news. We're out.
OBTV.
Out.